Welcome in, YouTube. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm gonna start the recording now because I don't know when exactly how the game starts, because I haven't actually watched anything about this game. And the music's gone. It had to loop real fast. Also, my room is suddenly really warm. I don't know why. But, I've been meaning to play this game for a while, which is why I haven't watched anything about it, because it was always one of those games where I'm like, you know what, I think next week I'll play it. But now it's been like 6 months, so like, you know. And we have our emotional support papyrus in the top.
It came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making.
Yeah!
On the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity,
Falling to an ASMR
our
again
hero
because
could
I have had a day.
rest their weary head, but only after
Shame to hear that.
one critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people.
Oops!
Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all.
Hey, real quick. I appreciate the intro. Let me just...
Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Oops. And then I woke up, right?
Lil!
Hello.
What? Oh, Dad, I was...
Okay,
oh,
so I
you must
did
have
kind of
been having
forget
a
that there's, like,
nightmare.
some modern technology in this, because she's, like, listening to a cassette player and, like, the title screen. I just remember this is, like, fantasy-esque
But since you're
still.
awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Oh my God.
Out
Sweet
of one
Game Boy
nightmare
right
and
there,
into
by the
another.
way.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Goblin Ball? I do
Aw,
love my
Dad,
fantasy
do I
games to have a
to?
weird sports
Today
ball
was the day I was
game.
going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres.
Was this
I
the
wanna
6 in the
throw
morning? That's
rocks at
unfortunate.
things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
Duty.
I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
So welcome to Fantasy Papers, Please. Kidding on stomach acid in your lungs. At fuck off o'clock. Ugh, that's not good. Alright, I am
Okie
blocking
dokie.
UI
Ready for me
with
to very
pretty
quickly
much
show you how
everything.
everything
Alright,
works?
real quick. I'm trying to keep the papyrus bit going, but I don't know how long he
Well,
can
good.
stay here.
Everyone loves a tutorial.
Shut up,
No
I'm fine
time
with the
for a
tutorial.
full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
To have fun with it.
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. I guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Listen, that's my guard inspiration over there. He has to stick around for a little bit at least.
Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Yay! That's me
Bingo.
right there.
Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Seamus.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll
Seamus.
generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Yes, please. Is that my inventory? Oh, that is.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next.
I just realized the CCTV right there.
You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Okay.
Not really.
We have stamina.
What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got
Thanks,
to speed
Dad.
this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She
You just
is?
made those
Sweet
words up.
jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Is something highlighted right now? Oh, I have to click that and then it's highlighted. Okay.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more.
Got it.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
Sometimes
using
they
a tool
lie.
will do the job better. Or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know.
You can spend all 3 action points just interrogating. That seems silly.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag.
Well,
that
then
you
don't
keep the things
highlight
people
it.
give you, or that you looking in your
sweet,
bag for
sweet
something
loot.
to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Okay, so I can look in here for freebie. Phone.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help.
That's
but
where
all they'll really give you
Papyrus
is their
is.
opinion.
He got promoted.
You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Alright, that's not Papyrus. They gave them a name. Hi, ma'am.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm.
I can call the
personified in
jester for
human
shits
form.
and giggles.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase that?
Each call costs an action point.
Ooh.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you.
What's the whip for?
I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
Guess I don't
I
use
carried
those.
them over from previous days. Any other questions?
For his other
Why does a
job.
bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
Also a good
No
question.
more questions.
We got an X-ray, truth spray, decoder ring. I remember seeing that.
You can use this decoder ring to decode. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
You fool! You need to use the ring on the
It's a
code.
metal detector.
Alright.
Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Why? Alright, I'm gonna have to do that at some point.
No humming.
Well, that didn't explain the whip at all. Ooh. Alright, we got our rules. The Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month. There will be a pizza party at the barracks. 1 slice limit per guardsman. Be a demonstration of the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. Yeah, the Papers, Please daily rules. 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly. A group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you. Alright. Okay, and we can double check for freebies. So I don't know if there's like a strict time limit compared to like Papers, Please. Well, I don't know if I can act on my own here.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in. Or
That
send
bun
them
is laced
packing.
with cocaine. Or magic cocaine.
Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out.
Sometimes?
Yeah, And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Alright, Dad. Settle down. I'm not allowed to jail yet, I see. Well, you know what? What do I care if she's bringing in drugs?
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Seamus. No, wait, it's not. Oh.
Alright.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
Yeah, but we're
It's
getting
only for
paid,
today,
right?
I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Well, I'm the one that lives in the house he
Okay, Lil.
currently
you got
owns.
this.
I think I know whether he needs luck or not. I nailed that tutorial. Good job. Let's go. Alright, and anything change with this? Nope. Keep an eye out for funny names and grandparents. Drug mule go. Yeah. Hello,
Charmed
sir.
to make your acquaintance, young gate-minder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Probably. Real quick, was that what the festival was called, or... Okay, they didn't say. Alright, let me call him up. I need Ash. Hello, ma'am.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Don't worry, ma'am, I can read.
Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Alright, you're good to go, then. Until we find out Ash is evil later on, and I should have stopped you, but for now, you can go.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Thank you. Cool evil wand you got there. Magic is crap in Skyrim.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my two kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father, who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kid sent me.
Neat.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
One second, let me check this out with my nifty little decoder ring.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Oh, I mean, what was your name? I forgot. She might be a troll. Price $0. Oh, I wanted to see if I could give her the sweet roll. I don't know. Ma'am, are you a troll?
So that's Kelly isn't as fun as she's made out to be. If anything, she's making my kids miserable. I've never been so happy in my life. Oh my god, I need to get my kids right now.
Tease. You know what? I
What's your
trust you.
game plan?
First, I'll make sure my boys are safe. Next, I'll Kelly's so hard that it'll up Orlando's.
Alright, you know what? You can go in, ma'am. I'm not being paid enough for this.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
Godspeed, ma'am. Oh, she was a Cyclops. Got it. Stand away from Mama Bear and her cubs. Odd, so was I not doing well enough for those? I know, I didn't do the uncensored mod on Steam so that we could see everything.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Hello.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp.
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Heh. Fuck you.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching only
No,
for a second.
not the
I'll
goblin
make sure
guy.
that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop. It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second.
Yeah, what was that about
Did
blood
he say
gold?
blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold. He said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars.
Yes, please. I don't know how confiscating things works in this game. Especially since it's illegal. Probably?
I think I need to hold on to these.
My choice will have an effect on the
Greedy
sprawl.
little
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty...
Yeah, I think I want to do this so that you, like, admit to it being blood gold. Neener.
At precisely 6:15 tonight, after the Bank of the Sprawl has closed for the day, I am being met by the head teller, Mr. Dung, who will be escorting me to my safety deposit box. Once inside, I have a rather sizable deposit of gold bullion being carried by my darling servant Whelp. I couldn't do any of this without him, but I will never let my secret love show for the sake of my position. What on earth? What are you staring at?
Oh, Master! I knew you cared!
What? Poppycock!
Not what I was hoping for. Anything else fun I can use on you? Well... I mean, I assume I shouldn't let him in, but I have the illegal gold now. I guess no? I'm afraid you're gonna hit your goblin because of this, but...
It's the goblin's fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive... What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave.
No.
Sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go.
Alright, never mind. I got max score. We'll take those. Grumpkin T. Dankworth. I should have called the Jester. Alright, I seem to have done well there. Hello?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Lil.
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Well, unfortunately, this means that this is not as soon as I can, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Hello, sir.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Fantastic! Capitalism ho!
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl?
Makes sense to
I just
me.
got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up.
I have to see some
Can't fault you for
documentation.
doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license, issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
I mean, these options confuse me a little. I guess I'll confiscate, because that means take. Or I guess return, because I've looked at it. I guess?
He's right. Everything is in order.
Okay. I couldn't read your name on there, but, like, you know. Alright, sorry. First off, I have to make a call.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
Neat.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Valid. Hey, so I guess, like, you want to talk to that jester guy,
to
or...
get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing
That sounds like a pretty messed up childhood.
says the unaccompanied child at the castle gate.
Oh, you got me there.
Hey,
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well,
I look forward to buying...
Oh, I see no reason to doubt you, sir, so why not? Enjoy participating in a capitalist society.
can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell of...
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's...
To connecting Jester Malcolm to one of his historical heroes. I try my best, game. Nice. Oh, I like the little animation. That was cute. Aww. 30 gold. I don't know what else I was supposed to do with him. Yeah, he was the only one. Damn it. So where do I sell my illegal gold or turn in to not get in trouble for having illegal gold? I like the little map. So you can't see it because I'm blocking it, but there's a little spot I can go to right here, outside of town. Probably interrogate him. Probably. Something like that. Oh. Neat. I like the crystals. Hold on. Let me look at my inventory. Oh, only 50 for those? Alright, whatever. I can turn those in then. I can, like, wander around. Hey. Words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. Shout out to Commander Keen, I guess.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago.
Commander Keen is a video game? I've never played it myself, but I believe that is what it is, right? Yeah, made by id Software. Old school computer games. Side-scrolling platforming games. The final game was released for the MS-DOS in 1990 and 1991. With a Game Boy Color re-release like 10 years later.
Wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Wait in the lost and found box?
No, you called me.
I have
I'm
good
Lil.
taste.
We spoke on the phone.
I mean, I never
covering
played
for my
them, but
dad
I've
at the
heard of
South
them.
Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time.
No.
Trust me, you will.
Okay. You gonna do
Who
some
are you
time
again?
nonsense or something?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn. But you can call me B.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Hi, B.
And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
I'll take the long version. I've got time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
Neat.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes. The power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed
Shout out to
to
dwarven
celebrate the
heavy
coronation
metal.
of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis. At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans.
Dope.
Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
That must have looked awesome.
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge.
Fucking sweetest band ever.
Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Hardcore.
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the sprawl, making our...
Neat. Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
I did notice all my items seem to have more slots
Okay,
than currently
but again,
used.
what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time.
Right.
May
I forgot that
present
was the whole
the
thing.
Chronometer 3000. And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Hell yeah, baby. Push the button. I'll behave a little bit.
Me! I want to go on a...
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a Nomus astrolab, they can produce temporal anomalies.
I'll behave. It might be like an achievement or something.
Tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them. We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate.
That's not too bad.
Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
The resonance cascade. Okay. I like just the little of it showing up. And now it's today.
Wait, what? Where am I?
I kind of forgot that this was like in the trailers of the game of like, and hey, if you fuck up, you got time powers, Lamau. Yes, hello?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking?
This is
Nice
Lil.
to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards.
What's going on? Don't you remember
Which makes the
hung up
Undertale reference even
again.
better in the top right there. Hell yeah. I do remember when this game was originally shown that there were comments
Why,
comparing
hello there.
Lil
I've come
to
the Sprawl
the
to
human from
participate in
Undertale because of the
capitalism.
little
After
sweater.
years on the road...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kinda.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy.
I'm sorry.
If only we
Are you talking to me?
rewound time far enough, I could fix the mage thing. Damn it.
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by...
He's right. Everything... I need to get this guy processed and get...
Oh, go back. I need to call the clown again. For my cash reward. God damn you. Alright, get the fuck in there. I'm not gonna deny him just for shits and giggles.
I swear I've done this already.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about...
You got it.
I need to get back to the digs.
It's still such a cute little animation of hopping down. Yes, hello ma'am. I have stolen your magical doohickey and I went back in time, so I'm here to somewhat return it to you, but also yoink. Do you still have one? Side question. Do we have more than one now? It's in the hole. Really good ladder guy. Gilligan?
Oh my, were you left behind?
I need you to listen to me. Something very strange.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes, yes, yes.
I already told you no.
My name is Dr.
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
No, she didn't.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Howdy hoo, Trin. You might be able to. I'm gonna need to whip you first. Don't worry about it.
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I
Hope you're having a
present
good evening,
the
though.
chronometer? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Little bit.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
We win
That
those,
risk
baby.
becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Thank you. I appreciate not wanting to atom blast me
I
everywhere.
think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications.
Got it. You not a fan of the Mages
One wrong
Guild. Got
choice
it.
could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly one day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
I'll pass.
Oh, well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do.
If you kept rewinding the same day, how would you be able to tell such far-reaching effects such
Academia, am I right?
as doing all that?
So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a...
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over.
You'd want that?
Yeah.
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
I can still apply for the lottery, go into the guard shed, and then listen for who
Furthermore,
won.
by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift. However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon.
All right.
No pressure.
Goodbye.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
Yeah, no promises.
I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well.
Nah.
It's getting pretty late.
We got a
I
job
should
now.
head.
Imagine how much you can get with the 40 gold or whatever we got. The tavern home. Maybe we can actually own a house or something? Dad? Yo, the sweet neon bar? Hell yeah. Alright, so there's like nighty time. Hello?
Your dad's over there.
So he is. Alright, bye then. That sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. Wait, what was that second one? Never save enough money you could chip in to get her fixed. Dad.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working angel-faced sweetest of the...
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good.
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant.
This is perfect. Arda, a round for everybody. I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again.
Wait, you'll never believe. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge.
I remembered to turn off the light. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I work the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so...
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at...
Dad, you kind of suck.
You're not fully comprehending what I'm trying...
Hey, Arda, did you...
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously!
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious.
This isn't how I expected it.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game.
I should not have given you
You'll
gold
rue
bars.
the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time.
All we can see is how cute you are.
As cute as her mother.
Whatever. Good night, Dad. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Anyway, I'm going to bed. Anyway. Can I chat with you, or are you just, like, in the background? Alright.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough.
Should maybe have told Dad that those gold bars are illegal blood gold, but I'm sure it's fine. I actually walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Less speed and a little more dead. Tyronius Althanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom, inspired most of the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. Indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. Got it, he's kind of a dick. Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view but not earshot, gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Due to your cunning confiscation denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of legal blood gold to BS. Happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern, set up his Emporium of Wonders. Can I buy things from him, then? I can't help but notice that's right behind the bar where we apparently live.
Good morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the
I had an
headlines,
alarm clock that played
it was just
radio
announced that the
when I
heir to
woke
the
up.
throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
Good on her.
No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then, with multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and... Now let's get to the music. You're listening...
Alright. Anyway.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to...
I'll look at everything. Tweets and tweets at heart. And the Game Boy. Neat. The crest of the royal family.
A note?
Guard shed as soon as you can, love Dad. Dad,
Maybe
it's
he
6
wants
in the
me to work
morning.
a shift for him again. Or maybe he... Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the chronometer.
Dad, they didn't know about the illegal
And
blood gold,
finally,
right?
the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any question?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note.
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Got it.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
Me in any RPG
You
that
and
has
I
both
know
gambling and
my
jobs.
dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2...
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll...
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
Thank you. Get 3.
And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy.
Damn, he lasted 35 years, though.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying.
Sounds like
Randy's
you
got a
need to start
catapult?
doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
Ah.
Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Got it.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Got it. And that's what those crystals
oh,
are.
Dad, you really...
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off.
No pressure.
That's
out
my
on our
girl.
asses. Alright, Dad. Rather than repairing the dungeon which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion, Sprankles, shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. Alright. Do I have to slot in the crystals myself? Oh, God. Okay. Well... that's rough. Let's put 1 in the truth spray. I didn't use all this stuff. They should still have crystals in it. Damn you, game, for not letting me keep the tutorial crystals in. And we'll do the X-ray. We'll put the Gamba crystals in the metal detector and the whip. I got time powers. It'll be fine. Do you think the time powers reset the universe's RNG seed, or...?
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else.
You have a lovely accent.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors.
Neat.
An artist. Oh.
Are you sure you're actually a paint?
Well, what do you figure all these paint cans are for? Huh?
I was more hoping to hear what you were planning on painting, because we are expecting a painter, but... give me a call when the fellow gets here. Hello?
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This...
Alright. He's having fun. One last question, just
if I'm
for
being
shits and
honest,
giggles.
I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night.
Sure. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. 2 ways to paint your stuffs. 1 legit, the other in cuffs. The little girl will guide your way so that you can earn your portion of official sprawl currency. Yeah. Well, everything checks out to me.
Mysterious letters are way more common these days. And
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
for my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
Alright, you. Anyway, all your shit checks out, so go ahead. I can't wait till I'm invested with the authority to imprison people.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
Purple. Your answers are shit. Let's go blue, because you're wearing the
I
blue
like
sweater.
blue, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor.
Blue
Thank you again.
dungeon! What do you want with the 4-star? Alright, hold on. No. 5 out of 5 custom time travels available. One of them is to restart the level, so I guess we could go forward a bit and then restart the level. Hello.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petra.
Neat.
Prince Phineas,
I was about to
son
say
of
that
King
photo of
Phineas
you is a
and
lot
Queen
more
Buttermilk,
flattering than your current look.
who was daughter of King Fangil. son of Queen Anne, daughter of King Remus.
Thank you. Wow, okay, I think I got it.
Sweet photo. So are you one of the two Alliance guys, or...?
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulfur mines of... The prince will be christening the newest of our sulfuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the...
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big party, huh?
As a matter of fact, the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
And you bought that?
I did, until just this moment.
I have a feeling that one of the envoys is probably not real.
An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide.
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met Prince Flinflon?
Phineas, Prince...
Please, stop!
You know what, one more.
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of... If music be the food of love, then you...
You really seemed like you were having a good time up there.
I was.
Really?
Oh! Get your ass inside then, fuck it. I'm gonna reset this day anyway within a couple goes.
Onward to announce the eventual... If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after
Do not let in the
shift.
Marvog delegate, huh? Alright. I skipped a little bit there, but... Admittingly annoying ambassador. Oh. You doing alright?
Child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
What kind of hat was it?
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adored...
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat.
Well, I have a feeling that you're actually, like, legit. What was there again? Yeah, the painter, 2 envoys, sprankles, and non-human visitors need to be questioned, because I guess our city isn't as great as I would maybe hope. I'm gonna spritz you with this. Don't worry about it.
The hat. She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to
I
wear.
thought that was gonna be
I couldn't
true.
handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must...
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Alright, get your tuchus inside. I hope you find a wonderful haberdashery.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will...
I have no doubt in my mind.
Bearing his soul to you, and you gave the man a second chance to find the headdress of his dreams. Hello, ma'am?
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Neat.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag.
Neat.
Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan!
Got it. You want to chat for a minute first?
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Oh my god.
I buy it.
Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
Neat. Hey, $7 though. You think anything weird happens if I whip the warrior lady?
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives.
Neat!
Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
What a dumb custom. Doesn't the
Damn.
giant pile of dead ballerinas...
It is not dumb. It is a point of pride for the ballerinas to be added to the pile.
All
And
hail
stink
the
is
mighty
a constant
pile.
reminder of the danger and sacrifice made by the noble. You see, the winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Neat. Do you also do the ballet and the armor, or is it a different outfit?
Sorry, what exactly was the message you had?
Praetor Kargan crafted the message personally. The message is Ektag Maya Kola Una Guahatag, or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation. That is the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
Valid.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvogian?
I mean, she just
It's
did.
just Marvog. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that.
Hell yeah, learn to swear. Learn
There
to
are
swear.
many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase off.
Ah,
Cool.
damn it. Alright, I know I was being bribed to not let you in, but fuck it, you can go in. I'm probably gonna reset after the next person.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvog. And now...
And you picked up some cool new phrases. Alright, so the painter and that guy I haven't done well. I'm wondering if I needed to, like, scan the painter because he said he wasn't bringing anything else in. Alright, one more. We'll rewind. Because we're at 5 out of 6 right now.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl.
Howdy!
I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me.
Neat.
I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
Is that an actual horse? It doesn't seem like it with all the stitches on it.
If there's nothing else, I will be...
Can you not just hand me something?
When word reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors, I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me. I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid those in distress and relieve ourselves. Now, we are here to exclaim our dearest devotion to the beauty.
You really don't look like the dragon-slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle guarding type.
You know what? Valid.
I'm not. This is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point.
Well, you got 2 people in the horse, bud.
What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is 2 people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
Got him.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
So, hey, bud, what's with that?
Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me. And, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills.
How do you know she wants you to come and marry her if she's never met you before?
In that glimpse of her, I could see she was longing for true love to come and save her from her world.
Yeah, I don't think that's how glimpses work.
Alright, bud, get the fuck out of here.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful. You have not seen the last of Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut up, Beverly.
It's a good attempt, my guy. Masterful deduction there, Guardsmen. Alright, let's just go ahead and go on back. Alright. Do I get to reslot the crystals differently? Ooh, look at that. Alright, so we definitely want the truth spray. And we definitely want the X-ray. I have a feeling we want you. But it didn't seem like you were gonna come into play. Or you. But I'm still not entirely sure when or when not I should be whipping people, so... Besides just me feeling like it.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else.
A likely story, Seamus McGoblin. What if I double check that, though?
Those are my cans of paint. I wasn't sure what exactly was required.
Let the man keep his
Just
paint.
like you can't play cards without a full deck, a painter can't do their best job without all the colors.
Well, I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do or not. I gotta admit. Hey, Malcolm, your painter's here.
Well, it's about time he What's that? Yeah.
You have paint with you.
Me?
And
Oh, but I didn't get to choose the color, though.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
I gotta say, Seamus, you're probably one of my favorite characters so far. Let's see if I get a full 4 stars or if I got a futz with you in some other way. I have my doubts that scanning your paint cans was what I was supposed to do.
Then I shall thank you again.
No! Oh, okay, so I can restart as many times as I want. If I just want to hop back to, like, one thing, it takes more, though. Got it. Reveal your secrets unto me, Seamus McGoblin. I just need to, like, chat with him twice? I thought I did that last time. Anyway. Still want that. Still want this. Still want this. I mean, unless I'm just supposed to whip him, I don't see what else I'm really supposed to do. So I'll probably just chat with him twice.
Hello. Just
Yeah, hello. Malcolm, your pain is here.
Well, it's about...
You have paint with.
an art.
You may laugh.
I believe you're an
Oh.
artist.
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I...
Unless maybe I'm supposed to do, like, that first, but...
You don't know who sent the letter?
Honest. It was nailed to my door sometime last night. I only found it this morning, and I hurried straight here.
Maybe I'm supposed to do that, then call Malcolm? And the game was upset I was skipping a step or something? Anyway. If this doesn't work, I'll try that, and then maybe I'll just move on and say, fuck it, I don't know Seamus's secrets.
Many thanks.
Still blue.
I like blue.
Then I shall... Thank you again.
Seamus. What do you want, Seamus? Being driven by my perfectionist streak. Oh, trust me, I'm fighting off the urge too. I mean, I feel like the only other item that would have an effect, right? Yeah. Unless it's just like you can't 4-star everything at first, and then you have to like get further and rewind time or something. I can't use the truth spray, which is the only other item I feel like would maybe do something.
Hello, ma. Just have my...
Right, and I am supposed to call Malcolm. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Okay, yes. I was at least told to call
me. And
maybe I tease him here.
Yeah, my mistake. Most are.
That's a dreadful thing to say.
Yeah, it's
I
really
would
mean.
encourage you to think about how your words may affect people. If I'm being honest.
You don't know who's.
Honest.
I mean, maybe I should just question him. Alright, I'm gonna question him one more time just to see what he says, and then I'll rewind time and call Malcolm after that. I don't know who sent the letter
thing. The whole thing seems a little suspicious to me, but I can't afford to turn down any work right now. But, as the great writer Mark Goblin Twain once said, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often writes.
Aw, cute.
You have a beautiful family.
Oh, you are sweet. I've been painting for a long time now, and I...
Alright, I don't think that got me anything. Can I skip ahead to using my rewind? Sure can. Alright. Alright, we get him to admit he doesn't know who sent the letter, then we call Malcolm, and we hope Malcolm mentions the letter because of it. If not, I got no idea on this. I believe I did see, just, like, on, like, the Steam community that there was, like, a spoiler-free guide or something. Boy, the urge to look.
Hello.
Anywho, Seamus.
You have paint with.
Me?
You may laugh.
Oh, half. If I'm being all.
You don't know who's
On it.
Well, it's about time he showed up. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water.
Well, I'm also gonna let him choose whatever color he wants, because why not? As much as I want a blue.
Many thanks.
I don't really have a favorite.
Oh, you really should. Oh, well, I will paint with all of these colors in your honor.
Thanks, fam. Now I won't know whether it's... Alright. I don't know what you fucking want, Seamus.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Yeah.
Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas, who was daughter, son of Queen, who was daughter of, son of.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got.
I only use the metal detector. I mean, again, the only one I feel like would also do something would either be the whip or that, but the truth spray I use on the hat guy, so... Unless I'm supposed to use a decoder ring on the letter, but then I wouldn't be able to call Malcolm?
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulfuric refineries by
Won't that make a huge mess?
Inevitably. But it is...
Honestly, I'd rather whip you than the goblin.
That seems a little harsh.
Okay. I'm not allowed to whip willy-nilly. Got it. Can I use the decoder ring on, like, the big letter you got there? Or... Nope. Alright. Does that still eat my action? Nope. Let me just scan you, bud. Yep, that sure is a trumpet. Trumpet.
What's that?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle. It is my pride.
I could confiscate his fucking bugle. That seems real harsh. I know this guy's a little annoying, but...
No reason to take that.
Oh, bless you, child.
I regret not taking...
An alliance between... Imagine. The pet...
Those sulfur mines smell like fart.
A little bit.
I mean...
Please, stop.
He smells like farts. Anyway, you're still allowed in. If I don't get 4 stars here, I might fucking just take back your fucking bugle.
Onward to announce the... If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight.
Nah. Alright, I'm taking your bugle. I'll use one of my custom time travels so that we don't have to deal with Seamus again.
Hear ye. Prince...
I can't wait till the last person is like also an envoy, and I could just not let this guy in if that's the right answer.
Thank you. Wow.
I should have seen who the last person was first, but oh well. Beep beep.
What's that?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle.
Pretty penny,
I think
you
for
say?
the sanity, I mean safety, of our citizens.
Oh, if you must, but...
Thank you.
Prince Phineas himself will... The prince...
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big...
As a matter of fact,
And you bought?
I did.
Alright, I have now officially ruined your day by taking your shiny trumpet and letting you know that your prince doesn't like you. You can come in now. 4 stars?
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of... If you refuse...
Hey, at least a high-ranking visiting dignitary took his bugle away. Got it.
Good afternoon, child.
Hey, bud, don't mind me. I'm just gotta spritz you real quick. Sometimes theft is good. I know, right? That wasn't theft. That's, fuck, what is it called?
Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure.
Hold on. That's civil asset forfeiture, not theft.
Of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose.
Papyrus knows what I'm talking about.
I threw it away.
So, you know what? I don't think there's really anything in the bottom right. Let me be over there. Chat can cover up, like, the people's faces. Oh, chat's a little hard to see right there. There we go. Just one is done by the state. Yeah, and who am I working for? The state. Chat's just a little hard to read, no matter what I feel like. Anyway.
But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic...
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Oh, I got a heavy head for you. Get your ass on inside.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastic.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
Hell
I
yeah.
have no doubt in my...
Go on in, you silly goober. And then it's you.
I come with a message for Princess Des...
And I just gotta talk to you a bunch so that I can learn how to swear or something. There you go. Which also gets me the head in the
I
bag.
killed 99. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to
Look at the head.
Oh my god. Thank...
This is...
You want it to be an adventure? Here's somebody's head. You gotta get used to these kinds of things.
Ballet.
What a dumb custom.
Fucking what a dumb custom.
Sorry. What exactly... You speak our...
It's just my...
I'll say something else. Right here.
This is difficult. I believe the closest would be Migawat na Braha, which means death will come for you by my hand.
Nice.
Cool.
Way more informative than trying to learn to say fuck you. Alright. I know the other guy's trying to bribe me to not let her in, but I like her. She gives me a head in a bag. I can't say no.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvag. And now...
Plus now the, like, cool barbarian ballet dancers are, like, my friends and everything. That'll come in handy later. Just you watch. When they're sacking the city, I will be spared.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of...
Yeah, bud.
If there's nothing...
Yeah, I'm also gonna speed this process up a little bit.
What's with the
My noble...
I don't know how to say this.
Imagine if he didn't know there were two people
We
on the
told you
horse and he was just like that delusional.
Have you ever...
And...
How do you know she wants...
In that...
Yeah...
I'm gonna talk to him one more time just because I don't think I did last time and I'm curious.
Please let me in. I must see her and let her know how I feel before it is too late.
Couldn't you try writing to her or something?
I have tried many times, but I don't know her address, and I don't know how to write.
That's rough,
Both
bud.
of
Maybe learn
these,
that
my
first.
two great shames have stood in my way again.
Come on, bud. I know how to read. You could have done better for yourself.
I understand. You are being controlled. You have not...
Shut up, Beverly.
Also, the guy in the back of the horse looked like one of Timmy's friends, the kid with, like, the giant zit from Fairly Odd Parents. Only grown up and without a giant zit.
Hey, kid, are you Lil?
Yeah. Who's asking?
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
Alright.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
So fucked up, right? He just celebrated 35
Only
years.
3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a
what the
real
fuck?
shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Alright, bye. Oh god, it's got the fucking jester seal on it. Alright. Look at 3,000? What the... I mean, I got...
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I really gotta catch up to my partner.
Oh. This thing. You're allowed in. Godspeed.
You had me worried there for a second. See you around, kid.
Don't kid me, or the next one's not gonna be letting you in. Little girl stands at a gate, making choices I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness, wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world.
Nothing weird
And the
or creepy
dungeon.
about that. Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Alright, game, come on. Oh, God.
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this
So he was
castle
not
lies my
number
fate.
6.
Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
So, about the bloodstains, ma'am.
And you are?
Your nightmare.
It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is
I can't skip it either.
Must this be a whole to-do?
Yes!
Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
One second, man. Still no sprankles. Font would love this. I do have the whip. Stop singing. What?
Ah! What was that? Why did you do that? Are you threatening me?
A little bit.
Not really. I just like using the tools sometimes to...
If you want to play, we can play. Let's dance this dance.
Wait, are we playing or are we dancing?
Playtime is over.
So we're dancing.
Dance to this.
Molotov cocktail lights and lobs it at Lil in the guard shed. Oh god. Whoops!
Whoa, I didn't think this was that kind of game.
I didn't. Alright.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Oh god!
Good afternoon.
Wait.
I've traveled from afar.
Alright. Okay, I won't whip you then. I don't think my decoder ring is gonna work well.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first, you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny. I will fulfill.
Papyrus, help me.
Well, that took a dark turn.
We question one more, but not twice, because then she burns me down again.
Okay, Lil. Now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for
Damn, girl, you are busy.
fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
One second, I need to make a phone call.
For the love of what is that?
Excuse me, who are you talking to?
Don't worry
What do you
about
say
it, it's
to
all
them?
going.
Are you talking about me?
No, 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 no,
Behind my
no,
back?
I'm right in front of you.
Oh, it drives me crazy when people talk about me behind my back right in front of me. This is making me angry.
It's all good.
Maybe
I'll stop.
let's try singing? At times like this, what helps is this, calming down.
You rhymed this with this. This is not going well.
This isn't a duet. I'm the star here. You think you're going to burn me? It's me that's going to burn you.
Damn it.
Whoa, I didn't think...
If only I was authorized to arrest people.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
We just need to be tougher on crime here in the sprawl.
I've traveled from afar.
Alright, yeah. Do you think I question her twice? I want to question her a third time now. I'm too curious.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first, you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me.
Love
The
that
people
face so
everywhere
much.
will see my dark destiny. I will fulfill.
What is your dark destiny exactly? Do you have a
Well,
greater
that
plan
took
in
a
all of
dark
this, or
turn.
is it just more crimes?
Okay, Lil.
Can you just...
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that
Unfortunately,
it's
can't
all
seem to be
so
able to skip
true.
this part, though.
Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy.
Also, shout out to my low attention span that I was like, I wonder if there's any items I can use her. Oh, I can use the whip on her. She's evil, right?
Oh my...
Alright, one more talk, which is probably gonna kill me, but I gotta
may
know.
have a large sum of gold that I brought with me to start my new life in the big city.
I do love large sums of gold.
If you can forget a few things that I just sang at you, I'll give you 50 gold coins. Can you imagine? Think about how many musicals you could go see with 50 gold coin.
But I'll only give it to you if you let me in right now.
50 gold coin!
Oh,
I'm gonna burn because of this, but you know. Oh, no, hey, you know what? She's a woman of honor.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Only 2 stars? There may have been more to find? But I've used everything but the whip and the decoder ring. And I can't use things more than once. Take a screenshot for if you full rewind. I'd only full rewind if I had an idea for Seamus, and I've still just got no clue what else the game wants me to do for him. I have one idea for her, and so we will give this one try. This is probably gonna kill me, though, because we need to make a phone call.
Where's that music coming from?
And unfortunately, we gotta sit through a lot of her dialogue, I think.
Good afternoon, I've traveled. I'm just so... I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil.
Maybe if I be nice to her right there?
So innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny. I will fulfill.
This game is a lot of fun, though, I have to say. I've very much been enjoying my
that
time
took a
for
dark
it.
turn.
Okay, Lil. Now,
can you just tell me?
No.
Ah.
This is the real rough one.
It's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god!
It's a very good oh my god, though. Hey, Clown Man, you said to call if someone arrived?
Can't talk. Teaching horses how to play water polo.
Alright, he's still doing that.
Who are you
I'm...
Yeah, I burned to my death. Yada yada.
Whoa! Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
So the only other option we really have at this point is if I talk to her twice and then whip her, then she decides not to kill me there, which would be weird, but...
I'm just so the people, the culture, the food,
a kindred soul,
There we
I
go.
found in my friend Lil. Best friends will be forever, and yet still I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark...
Pardon?
Okay, Lil, now that...
Can you just tell me? Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. I mean, we're real good friends now, so maybe I could whip her and get away with it, but what if we skip the whole bribe spot? And we just deny you now? Would the game be happier with me then?
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Damn it. Alright, one more time and we whip her after the second dialogue, and we hope to God that counts. The only other thing I could think of would maybe be the metal detector of something she's got
Where's
on her.
that music coming from?
We
What
use
is
that for
happening?
the music thing.
Good afternoon.
The only other thing I can think of is that you clearly get the unlock to use like more stuff.
A kindred soul I found in my friend Lil. Best friends will be forever, and yet still I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Now, do you think I should try whipping her now when
Well,
she's
that
the
took a dark
happiest
turn.
with me, or the one after this where she admits to being a homicidal maniac? Because I could see arguments for both. But I feel like it was saying with the right tool you'd be able to find out more after, so maybe try then? I'm also wondering if maybe there's multiple ways to get some people to 4 stars. Like if the hat guy I didn't need to actually use the spray on. Maybe if I just kept questioning him it would have gone through, but...
Okay, Lil. Can you just tell?
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god! Just because you're...
Bring out the whip! Hope this goes well. Yay. Time to die! Bad.
What was... Not really. I just like using the tools sometimes to...
If you wanna...
Wait, are we...
Nope, didn't work. Alright.
Whoa!
God, the other thing I wonder is, if I don't slot all the crystals immediately, do you think I could re-slot midway through the day? Oh, we'd have to do the
Where's
whole
that
day over
music
again,
coming
though.
from? What is happening?
I'm also just now realizing if I die, it doesn't waste my reset.
Afternoon, I've traveled from...
I'll give you this. What do you think about the severed head in a bag? I'll just take the 2 stars for now.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn. Okay,
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured
Ba,
here
ba,
to
ba,
you
da,
is
ba,
that
da,
I
ba,
am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
oh my god! Just
Decoder ring! Anyway, get the fuck out of my town.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Bye! You're lucky I don't have the option to jail you yet. My one thought is that maybe we don't have to use the truth spray on the hat guy. And we could use it on her, but she's being awful truthful. So then maybe there's another way to confiscate the dude's, like, bugle? And we could instead use the metal detector on her, but then, like, what are we gonna find? The bottle, maybe, that she keeps killing me with the arson? Yeah. Maybe you just can't, like, full hundo everything yet or something? Who knows? A good score. 4-star relies on superb deduction, the perfect loadout, a bit of luck, or some combination of all 3 things. Okay. Towards a 3-star result, but the 4-star is up to you. Got it. So then, really, the only one I did poorly on was her. Okay, and I can rewind right now at the end of a shift. So I can just blitz through everything, then do a rewind to try and do better. Steam achievement. It didn't pop up anywhere, but I heard the noise. Whee! I think Papyrus was blocking that one. Scooch over a little. It's a creepy dungeon, right? Prisoners who only have 1 arm. The shit bucket. And the realization of what this bucket is for.
Is this the right place?
It
Why was I let in here?
I mean, enter if you dare.
How do you like the new paint job? Oh, it's all 3 of you. Hello. hang in
Oh,
there.
you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
You also have the whip. Nice.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Yeah.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Okay.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
Not quite.
Going forward, we want you to enact our wishes and whims when deciding who should enter and not enter the sprawl. Understand?
Politicking.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Absolutely.
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
Shut up, you. Lady Ash has the ball.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
His right hand. Pick his right hand, you can't go wrong when you pick right.
Sure. Damn it.
Oh,
Show me
I'm
the left
sorry.
hand now,
That was the
you
wrong
cheater.
Choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Yep, there it is.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily...
Imagine being an adult and having a mundane job you have to do every day. I laugh in unemployed and not being able to afford anything I want.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Alright, bye then. Also, you say I have to do your bidding and whatnot. You already write the rules I read every day. You could have just kept doing that. Hi, Dad.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
What about
Can
root
it
beer?
at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
I stopped
Better
an
than a two-star
insane
rating, I can
arsonist,
tell you
Dad.
that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
Yeah.
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
Fair enough, Dad.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Anyways, it's just...
The guy with the hat! It's not the most amazing hat in the world, I gotta say, my guy.
That Malcolm
Think
is
you
a
could have done
madman,
better.
but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take...
No, we're not gonna take it.
I mean, I would have.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Alright, as long as you
My
know
jo-
that. I didn't want to have to break the news to you.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant... I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we... If you did, I have the girl...
You know what? I don't feel like lying to you. Your life seems rough enough. I let them in.
I totally let them in.
What? Why? I thought we had a deal.
No, you thought you could bribe a guardian of the Free Peoples of the Sprawl, which is a very serious offense.
Shake him down!
Please
I'll give you a
forgive
warning
me,
this time.
incorruptible and honest steward of the kingdom.
All right, stop groveling. Now don't let me catch you around here again, you...
I hear. You are truly...
Thank you.
Cool, get the fuck out. I gotta go buy stuff in the back alley now.
Lil, you came.
Howdy, bud. Ooh, an ocarina.
Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder.
Rain on his parade.
I
You know
was
what?
actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup. And now I'm selling Guardsmen tool power-ups.
There we
If
go.
you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good... It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into... Finally,
Okay,
if you
so it
need
sounds like I
cash,
maybe
you can
already
sell me
could have loaded in
anything you might have
more, but...
taken off of unsuspecting suckers.
Okay, no. An additional power crystal slot. So I was limited to 1 use a day there. I'm gonna keep the photos for now, just in case. I think I'd rather have two more guaranteed crystals than one of the upgrades yet. Won't the sewers if she could walk to that part of the screen? That'd be terrible. Indescribable, God. Some sweet, sweet dumpster smell. Those can get real unique. Anyway, I'm gonna go, I guess. Can I have some of them sausages?
I
got a
think
little
I've
bit more
done
money.
everything I need to do, but are you sure? Quiet, you.
Let's go. Did a commendable job painting the dungeon walls. Although humble, he really is quite skilled. Never let a drop hit the floor and did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. Much needed breath of life into the room where some people wait for execution. Went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand, a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. 6 goblins shouldered to bed, swept the wife off her feet, took her to their room. 7th child Becky McGoblin is due sometime in the spring. Good for him! Managed to make a favorable impression on the princess, the advisors, and the rest of the court. He lost them, though, when he tried to make bugle sounds with his mouth. Lying in bed in the chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, felt vexed that the lowly guardsman had refused his generous offer of a bribe, the nerve of some people. Capello Fantastico entered the Sprawl, began his quest for the perfect hat, ventured to every store that sold headgear in the Sprawl. None of them had the type of hat he was searching for. Will not relent until the top of his head was restored to its former glory. While past the National Ballet of the Sprawl's repertory company rehearsing in the park, the ballerinas of the Sprawl were doing things completely wrong. Marvog Envoy decided to join in to teach them a thing or two. Now the Sprawl's ballerinas are experts in first position and first-degree murder. Was distracted the Praetor never got word if the princess received their message, but don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Fake Serf Beverly took off his fake armor, got back on his fake horse, went home to his real hut where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. I'm sorry, dude. Was picked up by a patrol outside the city limits after having set fire to a hen house with her blowtorch, which spread to a number of surrounding houses, costing the treasury and reducing the city's food supply. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't let me jail people yet. Also sounds like maybe the metal detector to find the blowtorch. That might be the hint there.
It's News in the Morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43.
No!
A
Damn,
representative
43
from the Small
though.
Rodent
Shout
and
out to
Budget Coalition
Sprankles.
shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the... Breaking news. That was my last piece of...
Alright. I wanted to see who was favored to win there, but I guess they didn't want to tell me. New note?
Oh look, another note.
Off running an errand for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the Sprawl. Should have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. Extra $5 just
You
for
didn't
you.
tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any...
Could also just not bet and say we did, but I'm probably gonna bet. Arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrard and Praetor of Cargon of the Marvog Empire. Don't lay your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. That is the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Calidor Lightning the Bastards. Been a BS report regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. Reminder to the Guard Force, city officials are forbidden to participate in grey market sports betting. Guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant, watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one to play the truth spray if necessary. Well, it does sound like... First off, should have the truth spray ready. Secondly, it sounds like X-rays might be a good idea, along with this to keep an eye out for secret compartments. I'm willing to risk the ring and the whip with the 50-50 here. And of course I can rewind time and change that if I want. Oh,
Yes,
it's the
it
guy!
is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need, for though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man.
And that looks like the guy.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulphur mine were a complete success. Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last.
Wonderful.
No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt...
Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic. Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled... I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Cargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess.
Yep.
Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvog are a loathsome bunch of butchers. Bump into someone in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat.
I wouldn't take the Marvog lightly if I were you. They are a proud warrior race who defend their honor with their lives. Some people might find that kind of sexy.
True!
That is nothing compared to a handsome carriage ride around the sulfur depots in the Petrardian High Court.
That sounds pungent.
Indeed it is. Oh, for goodness sake. Do I really need to announce myself all over again? Who do you
you think you are, peasant, to hold up the likes of me? The sooner you realize your...
Yeah,
Look,
fuck
Your
you,
Royal
guy.
Highness, this is for your own protection. Think about it. If I'm lax on letting you in, who knows what kind of people I might accidentally let in and the danger they might pose. All it takes is one disgruntled worker and boom! Maybe the next bottle of Petrardian Fizzy is coming for you.
Good lord, you're right. I'm sorry. Please
Woo,
keep
saved
up
it.
the good work. In fact, take this. I brought this bottle as a gift for the princess, you know. Something to break the ice.
Why, thank you so much. Alright, now you can go in. I was also just enjoying our talk, honestly.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny.
Should have checked at how much that fizzy wine he gave me was. You know what? Sure, for the wine.
Much appreciated, little one. I'll be sure to send a case of quality Petrardi. Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand anyway.
Also, you'll never see that $5 again. Hey, nice, Rosie. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We might not give him the cash when I rewind, but we'll see.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
That could have a secret compartment. Ooh, $60 for that, though. But I guess the game was mad that I gave him money, so I'll still get rid of it.
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the Sprawl often. Too many.
You don't care for mages, eh?
Most Petrardians share the attitude that you should be able to explain the hows, whys, and wherefores of the world. Mages and their ilk don't subscribe to such thinking.
As you can tell. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
In Elgato next week? Ooh, nice.
Broke? But I thought Petrard had all that sulfur money. Exploiting the workers to maximize capital and all that.
You know, there isn't all that much money in sulfur these days. It's all this supply-based economy boom and bust nonsense. That's why I stick to fixing things. You can always count on things.
Smart man right there. One last question.
If you happen to have anything that's broken down and needs a good once-over, I'm capable of working
One
more
of these
magic
levers
with
is
these
broken.
2 hands than the whole bloody guild of
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogie.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
Hell yeah. You know what? You fixed my jukebox. I'm fine not scanning your little toolbox to see if it has a secret compartment. In you go, bud.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a...
My kind of establishment.
And you can fix the jukebox there. Oh, that wasn't the 4-star getting him to fix the thing? That's a little upsetting.
Sprankles!
Oh, God. Morning the cat.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Sprankles. Weep, weep, weep.
Yeah?
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Oh
quit your
service
job
was
today,
held in the
actually.
Duchy of
Not
Scarborough,
too
but
surprising
the,
with what you told me. I think, what was it, yesterday?
Are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia.
Why is Sprankle...
Oh, no!
Why is... you know who, being laid to...
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance.
Calendar! What a...
Neat. Anyway, hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna scan your little coffin there.
Let's see.
Nothing?
It is a tradition to place these coins over the eyes of the...
Spray!
Oh, bug.
Rest in peace.
Legend tells that you are to tip the chauffeur to Cat Paradise 2 silver half-guilders. Of course, those went out of circulation over 70 years ago, so what the chauffeur does with them, I have no idea.
Neat.
Were all of you, friends of...
Well, you know. Friend is a strong word.
Calling you soon, maybe even as soon as tomorrow. Hopefully the call goes well.
Sprankles was loved by the entire Duchy of Scarborough. All of my loyal the way she purred,
Imagine it
her
probably
delight
won't be
when she
exactly
was
the most
scratched,
thrilling conversation.
The dignity with which she covered her
But,
litter.
you know.
A thoroughbred in every sense
Needs be
of
done
the word.
sometimes.
Yes, what she said.
I'm getting the sense not everyone here...
Nonsense! Beloved by one and all.
Yeah, I couldn't get enough of Sprinkles.
Spray!
Yeah, that's what I meant. The cat that's in the casket with the...
Hey, but I checked the casket with the metal detector. Was I supposed to use the damn X-ray? Whatever. I'm resetting time anyway.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
All right, kid.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphigenia.
Oh, good.
She wasn't the one with something to hide, yeah. Oh, sir?
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago, and the game is about to start. We all good?
Oh, I could kick them out of the city so that I bet on the other team and we win the bet?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruno Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kaladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
What was the last one say? Because that's also about the gambling. Oh no, smuggling.
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My
Is it really your personal driver's fault?
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Personal driver? Psychiatrist?
I don't have time to talk to you all.
You know what? Fair enough. Well, actually, no, I'm resetting, so fuck it. Ash seemed to be upset about the Kalador Lightning. Does she have anything to say about this one?
Oh, yes, Saruna. I heard she was running late for the game. Something about an unfortunate detour at the last minute. Such a shame. Because if a team doesn't win today, then I won't have... Do me a favor. Keep her busy until the game is over, will you?
Yeah, fuck that. Go on in. She should have told me beforehand that she don't want you in.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy Sprawl Brawlers. When you hear the crowd cheer my name, you'll know it's for me.
Well, duh.
Also, come on, don't diss the home team when I'm letting you in here. Oh, there wasn't like a 4-star thing there. They're nearly unstoppable. Looks like I just bet on her team since everyone seems to favor her.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag. She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately.
Hold on, ma'am. Let me just check something. Yes. Why are you Wyatt?
Why
nice
do you
radio,
pester
by the
me
way.
with questions? I am a very important royal figure, and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her.
So bad,
Now let me be gone, child. Quack black.
Ugh, no checkpoints? Ugh. I forget which one Outlaws was supposed to be, but I feel like I was hearing people not trusting it. Alright, hey, believe it or not, just putting out Outlaws on its own into Google brought up a lot of things. I think it's been too long. I don't remember whatever I was saying, and looking at it didn't help. But
just a few more routine procedures.
Please hurry. I do not.
It's about the radio on your arm. It's a shame I already used my metal detector.
Your envoy said you had a message for the princess?
My message? Oh, it's Iki Bok Choi Flanagan Mok Tok. It means...
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to learn a second language?
Not that long. It wasn't hard to learn Marvogian. I mean...
I like how our language is not named as well.
Something about
also,
you
nice
isn't
clock.
adding up here. I remember I have your picture. Maybe if I go and get it,
My picture? There is no need for that. I promise you I am the real Praetor Kargan, straight from Marvog. If you don't let me in, I'll be forced to send my scary envoy with all the knives after you.
She and I got along great.
Oh, okay then. If you don't let me in, you'll never see her again.
I should have kept the head in the bag so I could toss it back at her. Damn it.
What good
I
is
sold
a
that,
praetor's
though.
promise to a little girl like...
Fine. If you let me in, I'll give you can.
And now you're trying to bribe me. Not really.
I wish I still had the head in the
But
bag.
I am the prattler.
Oh, hold on. Yes?
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Shut up. Get the fuck out.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon...
Little fake Praetor routine from a mile away. Who does she think you are? Hello, ma'am.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring all...
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Sure. You seem a lot less interested in the small talk than that first guy did, so you can just go on in.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring
Entire
a
playthrough
generation of...
Ooh, nice.
You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter.
Hell yeah. Granting them immediate entry, no one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Alright. And that leaves all this. Okay. Then we shall go back to the beginning. This will be nice and easy. Let's do it, I'm warming gonna put one of those in there just for funsies. I don't really feel like I was gonna need to use any of the rest of that. And we'll have all these crystals left over.
Yes,
It'll be
it is
wonderful.
Please, for though I am.
And this time we just don't let you
You'll be
have
glad
my
to
money.
know. Only no matter.
Gee.
Yeah.
Alright, but I have also learned that the different dialogue options do actually, you know,
I wouldn't take the Marvel
change different things. Because the doubting this guy definitely seemed to change things around to him being happier with me.
Look, Royal. Think about all.
Good lord, you're right.
And it got me the fizzy. Alright, now I can go in.
And with that...
No.
Is it that you don't have the money? Or...
Don't have it.
Not terribly surprising, lower class working type. Never mind, I'll find someone a bit more well-heeled.
Maybe I should have just said fuck you, but oh well. 12-year-old girl confiscated an extremely high-quality bottle of fizzy.
Good day. I'm not...
Yeah, I just feel like chatting
The
with.
prince doesn't exact...
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the punk.
Damn.
If I could have afforded to...
Was it a threat?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The future prosperity...
Broke? But I thought Bertrand.
You know, there isn't all that much money. That's why If you have...
As a matter of fact.
Oddly enough...
Alright, that should hopefully have us a fixed-up jukebox. I'm shocked that's not the 4-star thing, but you know.
I thank you for this respite for... By the way...
No better.
Mike...
Sprankles!
Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh. We are in the service.
Sprinkle. It's not too late for taxidermy.
Oh, how undignified.
We do not have a pet cemetery.
What exactly?
And it is a...
Still learn what a duchy is? What's the bag in the coffin?
What's this then?
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honor.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on.
Damn. Just auto-ended it there. Got the guy, though.
All right.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at...
Oh. And
Used the
that's
wrong
how
item.
you x-ray your way to success.
Well, I'm sorry I used the metal detector and I found the coins on the hat. That wasn't the 4-star, though. I was kind of hoping I would get to either call Malcolm or, you know...
Phew, I made...
spray there, but... I do want to call Ash just that I knowingly make sure to let her in after she said not to. Does Striker have anything to say about this?
Yes, she's the star athlete of the opposing Goblin Ball team. Then if there were to be, say, a war, and if she were to be, say, draft...
Definitely getting a little bit of a headache.
Now to when you hear the crowd.
Well, duh.
I'm trying to kind of ignore it, but...
Greeting. Why do you pester?
Press X to
Just
doubt.
a few more routine.
Please.
Your envoy said you had... That's beautiful.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to...
Not that long.
Something about you...
My picture? If you...
She and I got a...
Oh.
I still so wish I still had the head in a bag.
Fine. If you let me...
And now...
Should have picked T's on that one,
But I am the...
Mushy Mush! Little
What are
speaking.
you doing?
Well, I am curious what the consequences are of letting her in after the phone call, if you could, like, blame Ash for that,
You've made
for the fuck up, but... Hello, ma'am.
Little warrior, let me...
This seems more...
You mean...
That's...
I would hope...
Alright. Go on in, you crazy kid. Alright. Still don't know exactly what they wanted me to do with, like, the dwarf worker guy, but... We at least saved our $5 and got a higher score for it. Let's go! One day I'll 4-star something. 20 gold? Oh yeah, and I didn't manage to 4-star that one either. Real lame. Ooh, several options. Is it here that I make the bet, or did I just goof? I can't rewind time now. Oh, it's the little goblin guy from before.
This place has been a little quiet lately. If only we had a few more dwarven customers come. Ah, well, back to listening to the gentle scurrying of the rat.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I met... Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Given your sock.
Oh, I made it...
Hey, bud.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all...
Yeah.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
Oopsie.
She ain't a classic beauty.
You can say that again. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about?
15 gold should do it.
Sure.
All right, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue.
I mean, it sounds like you're just replacing a few cables. I don't know why it would
There
take
you
that long.
go.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now.
Can do.
Now that's better.
Ooh. Somehow this tavern has gotten much seedier. Alright, let's go to the Goblin Ball Stadium then. Whee! I love the little icon for the map. Our hat friend.
Hello! Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz.
Actually, I've really...
Great. What one... Perfect. And... Excellent. And finally, you... Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the...
There you go. Hey, nice. Hopefully it'll fix things and give both of you
Come and
more
get
of a
'em.
leg up
We
on
got
the
it
whole
all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers.
Did you say illegal?
I sure did.
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference?
You
wanna
know
bet
what?
on
I
who's
like
gonna win
the
big
cut of
game?
your jib, dude.
I can't be any worse at this than my dad. So
Here are the teams that play, kiddo. They're not the best team in the game, but they got a real ringer playing for them. Saruna Goodfoot. Here are the teams that play. The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at them after they're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team... Here are the teams that play, kiddo.
In with me, we
Which
can
one
see
do you
the
want to hear
big
about?
bucks. Nice.
How much you look... All right, kid. You...
All right, we got the bet in on our illegal gambling.
This hat.
I hope he finds his hat.
let's watch some Goblin.
How much of Goblin Ball do we actually get to see?
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game.
The Golden Mongoose.
But look, Kaladar star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel, and she hurls it, and it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. Too bad.
Damn,
small
over in
bowlers,
the
but that
third
is certainly
quarter,
one
huh?
for the record books for Saruna Goodfoot and the Kaladar.
Damn. That is a whole thing then.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs.
Fredo.
The game's over.
Alright, how do I... Where's leaving? There's leaving. Actually, let's head inside first, see how much our deadbeat dad wants to take away. That in my back pocket? Yeah, I could imagine. Dad, like, not back yet, or... Alright, well, you know what? You snooze, you lose, old man. All the money's mine. Pay you back later. Got that bottle of wine to sell anyway.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized they almost cleaned me out. But I... Gee, thanks.
I don't buy it. Let's get another for the truth spray and the X-ray. I feel like that's kind of been a little more common than the rest so far.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Yep. Listen, if I saw Dad somewhere around, would have talked to him, but didn't see him nowhere. Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but because you didn't lend him a $5, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he could have then tripled participating in the Leaky Downspot's arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. Left his interaction with Lil, the guardsman, with a spring in his step. Connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. Fortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Sorry. I don't know what you wanted me to do for that, though. Ballet and their entourage made it to St. Euphigenia's just in time for the solemn event of Sprinkle's funeral. Not a dry eye in the house nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. Smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside. His office happened to be just down the hall from that particular cell. Captain, your lucky second sweatband, jubilant Calidor lightning player set fire to a cart full of hay. Fire spread to the neighboring warehouse, which was full of coloring books bound for St. Euphigenia's Home for Orphans and other unwanted ragamuffins. Aren't team sports just the best? Fake Praetor that you very wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marvog authorities for impersonating the beloved Praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet lovingly called The Nutcracker. She was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever. Praetor had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. Met a good dog who she patted. Kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Nice! Glad she had a good time. Level 4.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here...
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game? The Brawlers and the Lightning.
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
Crawling on carpet? Oh, is that what that is?
First, the big news.
I didn't realize it was crawling.
Decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Oh?
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the exciting Coliseum for overpriced food.
Nice.
I like it.
I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement.
Oh?
It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and all other radio
it's gonna be a busy
programs have been
day.
canceled until further notice. I meant...
Big yikes. Oh, no note. Interesting. And Dad didn't show up last night?
someone's in a
Oh, there it
rush.
is.
Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for Mike.
Hi,
What are
Dad.
you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever.
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Oh, Dad
Don't
cares.
worry. Nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
Joke about hair loss.
Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
No, that's okay. I think I got it.
Even the times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
Oh, okay.
You're just
The
saying
times
all
when I
this because
burned
the
to death?
princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Dad
Not for
still
long.
cares.
I'm due down at the
Yay!
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is...
We are so alike in so many...
Yeah, I feel like
So
maybe
long.
Ash is not
See you at the
exactly the
tavern
best
if I get
person,
up.
Dad, but hey,
See
I
you,
get
Dad.
it, you know. She's like head of the Mages Guild or whatever. You may be doing a little bit of a coup right now. Hi, here's right there.
Attention!
Howdy.
Oh god, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
What did Randy end up doing to get fired?
I'm here
anyway?
to
I
personally
think they said,
approve
but, you know.
the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Yes. I now have the ultimate power. I can jail people.
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been
Easier to
reinstated.
use OBS and all that at the same time. Yeah, well.
You can get back in your chair now.
Whee!
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them.
How will I figure out who to deny?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children. What do you do?
Cower in fear because she killed me several times. This one?
Good work, soldier.
Whoops.
That's
Accidentally
all I have to
double-clicked
say
there.
about that. Any further questions?
But anyway, dangerous criminals jail them.
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about your...
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this?
Because I've got charisma and people like
You
to
received
open
your
up to
briefing,
me.
Now do your duty.
Okay. Because I'm a good people talker and that's why I do good at
Just
this
when I
job.
thought we were bonding.
Alright, what all do we have to do? Visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. I mean, questioned. Don't be afraid to use that delicious new jail lever. Oh, don't you worry. City's morale has hit an all-time low today, and one from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. Severe cutback of non-human entrance. Goblin was behind Princess's disappearance. Issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy. 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon. Oh, probably not going to do that. Fuck you, Ash. Would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. Got it? They aren't welcome? The princess thing! People are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable one goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash. Alright. How about several goblins allowed and go fuck yourself? I'll just do this for now with these. Please tell me it's immediately the singing, like, arsonist lady. Oh.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl. I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own two hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Buttface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill it characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Quincy Hart. Need to remember to name the next character with 8 spots Quincy Hart.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
Valid.
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew. No, you take it, I insist.
Alright, fair enough. I have now gained rice, of low quality rice. Hey, can I see that letter he left you?
Do you have a copy of your great goblin uncle's poorly handwritten will on you?
Of course, but good luck reading it.
Alright, bud, I got you here.
It says here...
Ahem!
And for my very unique great-nephew, there may come an hour when you feel smooshed by the slaughter.
It's literally
of that
the
race.
fucking grandpa
Well,
letter
whatever
from
you do,
Stardew.
do not drop everything and take over the family farm. That place is a hopeless salt-ridden rock pile that led me to my early grave. I have enclosed the deed so you can offload it on some other sucker. Good luck, and remember, do not become a farmer. Love, Great Goblin Uncle Jerry.
So I am not actually a bad farmer. It is the land that is lousy. This has validated me in ways I never imagined.
Hell yeah, dude,
Glad
let's
I
go.
could help.
So what do you want to do now with your life?
Farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of... This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I think rice normally comes after you found the bride.
I did not expect you to be my bride, just my friend.
That's a no for that, too.
Ooh. Do you think they're gonna show Maria getting shot in the trailer? Anyway, hey buddy, you know what? You seem like a good person. You gave me rice, so I'm now partially your friend. And so I will let you into the city.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let any goblins in today, but I think you're harmless enough. You may pass.
Well, thank you kindly. I will be on my way now. If I happen to stop by this way again, I will be sure to bring you some more crops from my farm. Free of charge.
Yeah!
No charge of money anyway. It might cost you a day or two.
That sounds horrible.
It is. So long.
I wish I could see you walk away. There was a clear no goblin rule and you let this shitty farmer in, but maybe you were following your heart. I was. Butt faces allowed in, damn it.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician. And I appear. Thank you. Thank you.
Neat.
Wait a second. This doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh, wait. There's one. Excuse me.
No.
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually...
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
7.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
No.
Nope. What else do you do? This has been great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenhoder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now...
I don't think Becky would mind if you showed up late. Or not at all.
Damn.
But then I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
You know what? Valid, my guy. Birthday cake.
Do you know how hard it is to be a children's party magician in this town? I have to compete with actual magic users. No one wants you to guess their card when some guy in a white robe can create fire or gold. That kind of thing you gotta be born with.
I'm sure you were born with your own special talents, too.
The only thing I was born with is astigmatism.
That's rough, bud. Don't you tend to develop that? I guess maybe you're born with it. Anyway, I guess you can go on in. There's a good chance I end up resetting this day anyway, but...
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted... Now, I just need to figure out how to get there without being... Alakazoo,
Joy, at a time like this, since he didn't have his glasses, he didn't do a very good job providing that joy. Well, I'm sorry, I don't got fucking glasses for him. What, you want me to call, like, Malcolm? See if I can do that?
Hello!
Hello, 3 goblins in a trench coat.
Hi. Hello. We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you...
Ah, 2 goblins in a trench coat. Come on, guys.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that. Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can...
A secret password for a liberation army? What if I don't believe you?
Are you kidding me? We put our asses on the line.
Julian, calm down. Here, come to the meeting. It'll really... Don't be like the rest of...
This is a tough one.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I might end up resetting today anyway.
Alright guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll...
Maybe I will.
Meaning 2 goblins in 1 turn, but on the other hand, you unlocked a new location. Howdy.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
Sir, I don't know if it's legal here. I'm gonna be honest.
Sweet fortune have in store for me.
I don't
today?
have an illicit
That I do not
substances
know.
list.
But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Mar, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar, and the... I've wandered through all of these many, many times. But for my money, every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely, little dudette.
Feel like you shouldn't be telling me that.
What's the difference? You already knew.
I still don't know if it's legal here or not. Striker, help me. Is pot legal here?
This man may seem harmless, but his contraband narcotics have been giving the Force headaches for as long as I can remember. He may not be dealing, but his garden has spawned an underground empire.
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes.
So that's real cool. Maybe you still probably shouldn't have told an officer that you're
Word on the
blazed
street
out of
is
your
Princess
gourd.
Desdemona has disappeared.
I think she was kidding.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed. I've got more to say if you've got...
Sure.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put...
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by...
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm already getting my ass handed to me by letting all the goblins in. I also think it should be legal, my dude. But, you know.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are.
Listen, I hit the in jail button. You seem fine with your decision. Damn, not 4 stars though. Interesting. Wonder what a little truth spritz would get him.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Who are you again? What's happened?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yeah.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or 2 before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to...
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Do you not like me? Due to your middling job performance. I have one thought. Let's do the time up in. Damn, I didn't realize there were only 4 people today.
And I
should
appear.
pay more attention for that.
Wait. Ah, so you're interested in the metal rings. They're a... I'd show you the trick, but I can't seem to get them up.
Alright, not that one. That's your glasses right there?
So that's where Mr. Fluffy Bunny went. Guess I won't be getting...
There's a pair of glasses in your boot.
My boot? My glasses! You helped me find
There
them.
we go.
Tell you what, On your next...
That's...
Alright, fucking skedaddle now.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of... And now... Alakazoo...
Hooray! Joy in a time like this, and he could see because you found his glasses. Now, unfortunately, I think we have to fucking gamble on the goblins here.
Hello. And you...
Alright, guys, come on. Great. Alright, we have to fully reset the day, unfortunately. Are you being punished or something? Alright, hold on, fam. I could also maybe imprison the farmer guy, but, like, I don't know, that seems rude. Dude already seems like he's dealing with a lot. I know I get like 12 gold for it or whatever, but...
Sorry.
Gotta talk to him for the rice.
I'm sure you can turn things around.
Maybe a little too much hard work. Please take it.
Probably sell it for like 2 gold or whatever. Price $0. Well, you know what? We'll keep that and see if we find anything fun to do with it later.
Do you have a copy?
Of course.
It says here.
And for my very unique great-nephew. Love, Great Goblin.
So I'm not actually a bad...
Glad I could help.
Ah, I can't help it. I like you. You can go in. It's just Ash being racist anyway.
Listen, I'm on...
Well, thank you kindly. Well, no
That sounds horrible.
It is.
Fuck. Hold on, actually. I like how there isn't a 4-star for him. I can't believe I forgot about this. I'm gonna have to fucking reslot everything. Oh well. Yeah. A couple of free ones. Boop.
Hello?
Hey Malcolm, this guy's name is fucking Buttface.
Tell that bozo I have a craving for mangoes. If he can get me some by the end of the day, I'll be his friend and I'll marry him. If he doesn't, I'll still marry him. I gotta settle down already. P.S. If you didn't interrogate him twice by this point, you're not gonna know what I'm talking.
You're so weird.
Alright, he didn't care that your name was Buttface. I still want the rice.
I'm sure you... Do you have a call? It said...
Love, Great Goblin.
So I'm not actually...
Alright, now we can go in. Buttface.
Listen.
Well...
That...
Stolov, and you let this shitty farmer in.
Wait.
I'm sick.
Yeah. Also, you really let the fucking rabbit die in your hat? Like, what the fuck, dude? I feel like that's the implication, at least. How'd you do that? Isn't it just, like, sitting on your head?
So that's where...
Wouldn't you constantly feel that?
There's a pair.
My
glasses!
Tell you...
I can see again. I can fight. Anyway, get the fuck in.
Ever since I... And now... Alakazoo...
Alright, that'll help my score for letting all the goblins in.
Hello!
I wanted to buff up the truth spray to use on the wizard guy.
Hello!
And you,
But I'd have to reset again so that I could slot a gem in it.
You got it.
Maybe.
Needless.
Don't.
I had no idea this was.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts. Up against.
Mark.
They didn't mention the thing
Don't
that time.
be like the rest of.
This is a.
I knew I needed to doubt them. God damn it. Alright. Just do this. I'll put a gem in for the wizard. Hands. I knew I was right to doubt them. What'd I get for being nicer this time? God damn it. That. For butt face.
Hello?
Listen, I also gotta make it up to the goblins. I accidentally whipped that first goblin on the first day. I really didn't mean to do that one.
I'm sure you could.
Please.
Oops, wrong thing.
Do you have a cop?
I'm mashing the clicking, by the way.
Great goblin.
So I'm not
Glad.
Striker, what do you have to say about this? Just because I have a
He's
third
a
action
fireman.
I could do.
Okay, so let him through. What's the big deal? Oh, he's a goblin. Then don't let him through. You read the writ, right? I swear we should have never let you have access to a phone.
Oh, alright, with the sass there, you know what? He still gets to be let in. The writ is stupid, I've decided.
Listen.
He can sell his shitty knot rice everywhere.
It is.
And I wait. Then
Forgot what I needed to do with for a second. Alright, I do really like this game. I feel like, especially if you're gonna include, like, a rewind time mechanic to this, you need to make, like, everything skippable. IMO.
tell you what.
That.
It's really not, like, that bad or anything, but it's still, like, every little bit is annoying.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents, and now...
Hello!
Hi.
Hello! Hello! You're getting scanned.
You got us.
What is it?
The prince.
Maybe.
Needless to say, goblins again.
Don't tell.
It's okay, Gary.
A secret password?
Are you kidding me?
Julian.
Oh, did they give it to me at the end? Was that it?
Like the...
This is.
They must.
Alright, guys. I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around.
Hey, if you want.
I misremembered. I didn't need to reset there. Oh well. Oopsie.
Salutations to you, little... What a sweet fortune.
Tell me the truth, oh soothsayer. If this even does anything to you still.
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you...
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no...
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spray.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular. A young, headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
You know what? For that, I'm letting you through.
Well, if it isn't my old friend Echo.
Echo?
Echo!
Ha ha, he's still got it. He hasn't still got it. He lost it years ago. Don't let him in here. Once he gets in, he'll never leave. Ha ha, that Echo. What a great guy. Not great, lousy. Toss him.
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no little guardsmen at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This
you're probably right.
dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential.
What does Ash have to say?
Ugh, this hippie has been a thorn in my side for years. He's just a sad vagabond without any sense of purpose. Do what you want with him, but don't believe his lies.
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way.
Sounds about right. Alright, you know what? Go on in. Probably don't got a good score for this day, but oh well.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister.
And there it is.
Right you are.
seem fine with your decision. I don't know what the 4-star there is. I'm so curious about all these 4 stars that I'm having, like, no idea on.
Lil, you've got...
Yeah.
You are...
Oh, that was us skipping his dialogue because I've already finished the day. Kinda wish I didn't skip that then. Oh well. What can you do? 2.92. You couldn't just round that up. Alright, what's at the end of our day today?
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
All I recognize you. I think you.
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate. Step forward into the light.
I'm in the light already. It's the rest of the room that's dark. Yeah, okay. We on a quiz show or something with the little mic MC right there?
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody...
Lil, you have been chosen. To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl.
Hell yeah.
That's right. It's time for... So You Think You Can Save a Princess!
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers... Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller! Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehand!
So you like pina coladas?
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus, and the day will be ours.
The very slight
Aim for the
clapping
knees and
there.
bite.
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Hell yeah, I'm at soup.
Dad does love Monty's.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Origin
Where
story.
do you come from?
And who would you like to ask?
I feel like I got some of the background for you two. What about you?
Born in shadows, deep in the caves below the mining city of Mosh on the outskirts of Petrard. I grew up in darkness. In fact, the first time I saw daylight was last Thursday. I don't need to tell you what a surprise that was. Who knew colors were so colorful?
You can ask another adventurer if...
Oh, absolutely. I will get everyone then. We'll just work down the line now.
Rather humble. My father was a chamberlain in the court of the dread King Vlad Invictus of Caladar, and my mother owned an exotic pet shop in the Duchy of Scarborough.
Did she sell sprankles?
They had 50-50 custody, but I was disowned by both as my magical prowess became apparent.
I see. Oh, I only get asked 2, huh?
And your second question is...
Perfect first date.
You are waylaid by bandits.
And who's that one for?
You the most. You
Please,
seem the most
I know
interesting.
these people. I am these people. A few honeyed words, a bit of pocket change, and now not only are they leading me to the princess, they promoted me to king of the bandits. Then we make camp for the night, steal the pocket change back. I never could let a bit of coin go. And make off in the night with the princess, leaving them as broke as they were at the start and without their glorious king of thieves.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You can ask another...
He's winning me over, he's winning me over. We haven't heard from Neil so far.
11? 12? Simple. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to vow the child with mine.
I'd love to hear from you, unfortunately.
Folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
You can just say they. It's fine.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Don't look at me, or you can try, but I'll be out of here. Smoke bomb.
Oh yeah, we should leave with that. That's a shame.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't lose a lot of time then.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil, what's your favorite animal?
A sparrow.
Neil, look at this little fella.
Look at him.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box.
Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round or...
One more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
He lost points there. He could have carried me off in the smoke ball. Ooh, prophetic dream.
You're having a dream and you witness your own death. How does that impact your morning routine?
And you're asking?
Dreams are a gateway into other realities. Death in a dream is your subconscious showing you how another version of yourself in a parallel universe has expired. Any of a series of choices splinters our universe into fragments. So I mourn my fellow me's, and I am heartbroken that another version of myself has perished. It is a dark omen and should be heeded accordingly.
Smart, smart. I'm a little scared of asking Neil now.
Normally I'm a coffee and croissant kind of guy. Nothing fancy, you know.
I don't know, you said croissant a little fancy-pantsy there.
But a dream like that, that's when I'll really splurge on breakfast. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, French toast, Then I'll just take the rest of the day off. Need to have a sharp mind. Can't let a thing like dream death throw you off your game.
Valid. Would probably be what I do. Fortunately, I think I'm gonna have to go with Mage Boy.
Uh-oh. You know what?
I have no idea what that...
You're stupid.
That sound means it's
You're
time
stupid.
for the lightning round.
Ooh. Oh, is that supposed to be thunder and lightning then?
That you'd like to see play the lightning round.
I also enjoy that I have been entirely blocking the fucking host guy. You're missing his sweet, sweet golden outfit. But unfortunately, Papyrus is a little more important.
All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Dodge the lightning. Think fast, bitch.
Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh, God, no.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now...
Well, as much as... I want Stryker to save her. Fuck. Sending Malcolm out would also be funny. Do I send Stryker or Malcolm? Or Mage Boy? I'm kind of fine with all three. I'll send Mage Boy.
Sure, ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's home of Articulous Flame Hands, the maid!
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
Yeah, I would have loved to pick anyone but yours, but...
And that's all for us
here we
today.
are.
Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered.
God, could you imagine the
long,
tool that could
everybody.
spay or neuter a gargoyle? Hey, no fatality game show was one of the achievements I got just
And
now.
then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me?
Yeah, the pot wizard will believe me. So, dude.
Salutations to you, little sister of this.
I know, we met.
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on.
What do you know about...
Back when I knew Ash, a true protectionist. If she had her... Anything
Right, that's
else
all the
you want?
same there.
What do you know about King...
After King Oswin, 3... Although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not.
But what about the prince?
True. Anything else you...
Do you really?
Mark my words,
Alright,
little
we
sister.
heard all this, but...
Anything else?
This hat, it is...
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
The pot guy, or... 'Cause this dude sure ain't a wizard. Don't even look like one. Vincent says nothing.
No, Lil, no. My dear true love,
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so...
What about her, Beth?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story.
I think you
always
just gotta
said I
work on
lacked
it beside
main
that.
character energy. Tell me what...
Risk it for the biscuit,
What the
my
hell?
dude. Fuck
I
it.
say, go for it, Beverly.
What biscuit?
It's a metaphorical biscuit.
And you think I should risk...
Your life.
Risk your life, Beverly.
Oh, God.
Without Princess Desdemona...
That's so...
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to...
Don't mention it.
Hey, who knows? Maybe he'll accomplish something. Besides getting himself killed. Oh, well.
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yes, I would. It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
Well, I'm sorry.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
Listen, the thief guy failed to save my life in one timeline, and the berserker dude lost it and killed me. That really leaves the mage or one of the 3 advisors. Also,
And
the mage
pompous.
blocked the lightning.
And smug.
And ugly.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here. That smug, pompous mage is the right person for the job. My concern is the safe return of Princess Desdemona, not pleasing you. So
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Why, I never.
What he said.
Yeah, go fuck both of you. Also, the mage is totally gonna fail. He is so obviously the correct choice. Oh god, I got an achievement for sending Beverly to his death. I can't wait till Beverly manages to save her.
You've been at this a while. You should have a...
Where's my rice? Unless I just can't sell it. Hey, Beverly, listen, I know I said risk it for the biscuit, but, like, don't actually get yourself killed, my dude. You know, I gotta go see, like, the Goblin Liberation Army or whatever the fuck. Maybe more illegal gambling. Slit opens a pair of glowing yellow eyes peering out
Are you
at her.
followed? What's the password?
I don't remember the password. Wasn't Joshua, I don't think. Was it Swordfish?
Get out of here, kid.
wait a minute. I think I've got it here somewhere. Viva la Gobolution.
Come on in.
Yeah, it said come on it, but, you know. Alright, there's you two.
Don't even get me started. Who do they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans.
Who's that guy right there, behind Papyrus?
Did
So that is
humans
quite
haul
the large
stone
crowd.
that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that. Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it.
Dude seems to be doing better at
But
this
last
job than
time
Red
I
Shoe
checked,
ever did,
I'm
gotta
still
say.
treated like a second-class citizen. The day of the royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat, but they are blind. Hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
That does
Go
sound a
home,
little
everybody,
worried.
And keep your eyes and ears open for what happens next. I invite my inner circle
I
to
just see
join
a little
me
bit of
downstairs.
downstairs right there.
Light refreshments
Or
will
not.
not be served as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
Come on, Carl. You fucked it. Hey, so, like, what's the actual plan here? Are we doing, like, violence,
How's it
or...?
going, Gobbo?
You came. You owe me $5, Gary.
It's worth it. Did you hear him? Isn't...
It sounds a little dangerous, but, you know.
No, he was fine. But I am sorry.
You're lucky his slide projector broke down. The audio visuals make it even more horrifying.
Oh, God.
So, is something really gonna happen on Princess Desdemona's wedding day?
Who knows? The leader and his inner circle keep their cards pretty close to their chest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a real game changer.
Well, I'm just glad I'm not invited.
Just keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground. You'll get...
I hope so. See you.
Viva la...
Yeah, say it
Viva
back.
la Gobolution.
You're getting it.
You have something different to say, or is it just the same thing between the two of you?
Viva la...
Can I wander back across the stage, or... No? That's just it? Yeah, alright. Corruption lies in some coupons. There's Monty's! Oh my god, the elf guy is here? He gave them the coupon? Oh, I guess now I'll go to bed. What time is it
I
exactly?
think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
I think so. And I think this is probably where we're gonna call it tonight. I'm getting a bit of a headache and I want to lay down and rest enough. Oh, but of course we got to read this. So a small booth in the market square where he displayed his withered lettuces and pathetic radishes for all to see. Fortunately, the one and only person to come across his stand was the Sprawl's health and safety bylaw officer. Buttface's flagrant code infractions, coupled with the city officials' dislike towards non-humans, led to Buttface being thrown into the dungeon. No! I could have sent him to the dungeon, gotten the 12 gold for it! Damn it, the outcome was the same! As if dungeon crawling for ore had taught Buttface anything, it was this: find the biggest sword you can and swing it wildly in front of you. Managed to maim and dismember 13 fellow prisoners and 2 guards until he was finally subdued. It started as a simple misdemeanor charge with a 7-day sentence turned into a life in solitary with no parole. Thus ends Buttface's tale. God rest ye, Buttface. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birthday celebration, hit the ground running with his tried and tested routine, opened with pick a card, moving on to is that your handkerchief, and with the strong classic how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick. Fortunately, none of these impressed any of the pre-teen partygoers, which the Edward could clearly see now that he had his glasses. Afterward, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payment. With a check in his pocket, the Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Fortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold 40 before detecting the price of a piece of vanilla cake to be much of a success. Very disappointing in their son's career choice, which the Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. God, as an unemployed loser, getting hit hard a little much here. We're pumped to see you at the rally. They boast to all their friends that they not only convinced the small human to let them in, but they even got her to attend a Goblin Liberation Army rally. After you left, the GLA's leader pulled Gary and Julian aside to personally thank them for helping to bridge the gap between groups. This meant a lot to Julian, whose belief in the cause burned bright and hot. Gary, however, couldn't quite let go of his daydream of a world where he actually was a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Sure, he would still support the efforts of the GLA, but he could do it while making fireworks appear from his fingertips, or while conjuring miniature unicorns to delight and entertain his pals. It started as a simple 2 goblins in a trench coat grift woke something up for Goblin Gary. From this day on, he would begin his quest to become a wizard. All he needed was a robe, a scar, and a depressing orphan backstory. After stopping in at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his tipple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's local bowling club in the Sprawl, where his team was playing for League Night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. His team went on to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put on the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Warkiller fell into a barbarian depression and left the Sprawl. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with various farmers selling their produce, the once fierce fighter found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. Sound like he had a good time? After winning, Articulous Flamehands wasted no time getting straight to work, conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures, sent them off in every direction to seek out the princess's location. Fortunately, and almost immediately, this mighty mini-mammal militia was entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mass rodent deaths he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report that he was unable to locate the lost princess due to entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura or some other nonsense. Having lost, Perry Shoutson found his way to his favorite tavern in Little Ogre Quarter. After one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket the bartender, was lifted off of the ground by the bouncer. Mistaking some bar snacks for one of his patented smoke bombs, an inebriated thief dramatically threw down a handful of mixed nuts, then ran headfirst into a pillar. Everyone in the bar laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from severe blunt force trauma to the head. That's what you get for leaving me behind, dickhead. Alright, saving. And that is going to be it for tonight.
Rise and shine.
We will see what our dad has to say next time. Goodbye, YouTube.